In this video, I show you 5 great items under $1,000 for DJs and producers. Find out which ones those are coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video.
First on our list is the Reloop RMX90 DVS. This mixer features 4 channels with effects and independent filters on each channel, and the best part is that this has full support for Serato DJ. So unlike the Pioneer mixers, there's no need to purchase Club Kit, the DVS plugin, or the full Serato DJ license. This will work right out of the box, similar to the Rain mixers, the 68 and the 64. So if you're looking for a 4-channel mixer with Serato support, I would say this is a great option, right under $1,000. Reloop has super solid build quality. I love all their products, and you get the full DVS support right out of the box, which is super important and really cool to see Serato working with more manufacturers and getting the price points down so more DJs can get into the Serato workflow that are looking for it, since you find it in many clubs around the world. What's also cool about this mixer is that it has a USB hub in the back, so this mixer doesn't feature a lot of the MIDI capabilities that you see on stuff like the Pioneer S9s for control for Serato DJ, but because of that hub on the back, you can go ahead and plug in your favorite Serato accessory controller, or any controller for that matter, and map it to Serato and still just have one USB cable going to your mixer. So if you're looking for a 4-channel mixer for home and you're a Serato DJ and you don't want to spend that extra money for a Pioneer mixer at the house, this is a great option. I mean, build quality is great. The effects sound great. They're not as many effects as you would find on the Pioneer mixers, but I mean, that's one of the sacrifices for this price point. What's also cool is that this mixer features aux input right on the front of the mixer on the top. So if you're one of those DJs that has to bring their mixer to a gig and you're switching off with DJs, because this only has one Serato input, you have instant access to plug in RCA cables to an aux cable and play out that way and make the transition switch over between DJs. It makes it really simple and really seamless. This mixer is packed with features. You also get to, edit your effects, the different types of filters and the EQ curves and stuff like that can be done all on this mixer. Another great thing that I like about this mixer is that it actually has 2 headphone outputs. So if you're tag teaming with another DJ, this makes it a great solution as well, so you don't have to keep switching over headphones. That can be kind of troublesome as well. So if you're looking for a club or a 4-channel club style mixer for the house, this is great. Or if you're a smaller venue and you're looking for a Serato DJ 4-channel mixer, this is a great solution. You don't have to throw out all that money for the higher priced Pioneer stuff or the Rain stuff, and you still get great build quality, great sound quality as well, all for under $1,000. Next up, we have the Mixar's STA. This right here is actually the S arm, but they do offer a straight arm as well. It's been a while since these have been out, and the reviews are finally coming back. These are a solid turntable built on the handpin design that we've seen on the stand turntables for over a decade. You see the same kind of build in a lot of turntables. This has a really cool kind of soft finish over the top. I like this one because it's all black. It looks really sleek, especially next to like a black mixer. And another thing that I like about this model is that it actually has a 45 adapter. Unlike many of the handpin design turntables that have 2 start-stop buttons, you see this in the Audio-Technica turntable, the Stantons. The only other one that really doesn't have that kind of dual start-stop is the Pioneer, which actually costs a little bit more. So you can actually grab 2 of these for right under $1,000. Solid turntables, built to last, with tried and true technology inside of them as well. Just a great option if you're looking to get into turntables and you just want to make that purchase once and you don't want to start with a cheaper turntable and move up. These are a great choice. Has both phono and line options, so if you want to run your turntable through a line source, you can do that as well, which goes back to the Reloop RMX90 mixer we were just looking at, which actually only has 2 phono inputs. So if you want to run 4 turntables on that mixer, you'd actually have to run 2 of those turntables via a line level source. So you could do that with this turntable as well. So you're not just stuck in putting them in the 2 channels that have the phono lines. the phono inputs. You can put them in whatever channels you want. That's another great part about the handpin design, is that it's not just phono out, you get the line out as well. I love these turntables. Mixars it was a new kid on the block, but tried and tested over the last about a year or even longer. I played on these turntables, really solid, same kind of feel that you get from any of the handpin turntables, and for right under $1,000, getting a pair of these is a great buy. Now this one's just a little over the $1,000, but this is the Pioneer XCJ1000. So this is their media player that doesn't include the CD drive. A great way to get into the Pioneer record box world. I mean, you get the full-size jog wheel, the full-size pitch fader, you get the touch screen that's very similar to the touchscreen you see on the top of the line club standard CDJ 2000 Nexus 2. For the price of one of those Nexus 2s, you can actually get a pair of these right here. So if you want to get into record box workflow and you want separate media players and you're not looking to get just a record box controller because you want that kind of same feel that you would get playing on CDJ 2000 Nexus 2s and a DJM 900 Nexus 2, this is the way to go. So you get full touchscreen support, all the search, all the looping capabilities, the start, stop, the tension adjust stuff is actually missing on this. You only get the start, stop. You don't get the tension adjust that you get on the Nexus 2s, but you still get that great feeling jog wheel and that long pitch fader to dial in the pitch really well and still the same workflow that'll transfer over. So if you're just starting out and you want to work up to the club standard, this is an awesome way to get into it. And then to round out this week's deals, we're going to have two synthesizers. The first up is the Moog ARP Odyssey. This synth is awesome. The classic 80s synth. You've heard it on tons of songs and tons of movies from the past. Really cool build quality. It's a little bit smaller than the original. The faders are a little bit smaller, but still great sound, great build quality, and everything's still functional. So if you're used to the ARP Odyssey of the past, you'll be able to sit in front of this thing and get busy. Or if you aren't and you want to get into learning the ARP, this is a great solution as well. Get very, very similar sound, if not, pretty much the same exact sound. And just having one-to-one controls on a synthesizer or on an analog synthesizer is just a great thing. You don't have to dig through menus, and you get that great 80s sound that this thing was known for. So if you're looking for a great analog synthesizer, definitely check out the ARP Odyssey. And the last item we have is the Moog Subbody. This is actually the first analog synthesizer I got to play around with outside of just, at Guitar Center or Sam Asher at a store. And it really got me into analog synthesizers, just being able to coming from the world of VSTs and having to use your mouse to click around and edit things, to being able to sit in front of an actual synthesizer and turn knobs and get instant results and hear what you're doing to the sound was just so fascinating to me. And this is Moog, so the build quality on this thing is so solid. It feels so heavy, and the knobs feel so chunky, and everything about this just screams quality. So if you're looking for analog synth to make your subs, this is an awesome choice. They do now have the Sub 37, which has a bigger keyboard. Obviously, it's a little bit more expensive, kind of outside that $1,000 range, but still, either of those two synthesizers make great, fat sub sounds. And I mean, just a classic Moog sound. The filter on this thing is amazing. The kind of sounds that you can get out of this, they're so warm and so fat for the kind of music that you're making. If you're making bass music, this thing is just awesome. So if you're looking for a great analog bass synthesizer, this is definitely a go-to.
So that's a look at 5 great items under $1,000 for producers and DJs. If you're interested in purchasing any of those, links can be found down below in the description. And if you found this video useful, as always, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click right there if you'd like to subscribe. Or if you'd like to watch more content, go ahead and click on that video right there. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.